say. But don't forget, we come over tomorrow night here on the All Pro Racing Network for the Top Notch Truck Series, the Dan's Top Notch Heating and Cooling Truck Series. Tomorrow night, 65 laps at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Sorry about the technical difficulties right now. The broadcast is back up. Maybe the stream's getting a little bit tired of these yellow flags happening here tonight. But, it's been some good racing. We've got some awesome painted truck schemes out there. So it's all good here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. The Nicky Coletti Pad 110. Stay alive and drive. People against distracted driving truck race here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. First time tonight that the number 17 of Sean Ermacora has made it up into the lead spot. And I want to correct myself. Earlier I said that Sean was from Brazil, but Sean Ermacora actually from Canada, and Leonardo Barcelos is from Brazil. Both drivers running very, very well tonight, so I apologize for all of the Canuck fans out there, as your hometown hero, Ermacora, is in the lead here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Ermacora and Scott Amy side by side as the pace car making that left-hand turn. Green flag is out. We're underway. Restart lap number 58. Ermacora and Amy side by side now. Ermacora going to get that spot. He's going to slide up in front of Amy. And here comes Scott back there down to the inside. Amy again wants that lead. The Pennsylvania driver in that pink 55. The pink rims, I told you he was going to be at the front soon. And here he goes. But Ermacora going to hold off on the outside. Driving like Dale up there. Around the outside, Ermacora taking it to the front. And now some action going on back in the pack. Here's Matt Clifton. He's going to try to get around the outside. Stephen Hendren going to try to follow him. Going to check back on Andrew Williams. Now 151, and Nick Reynolds now having some connection issues. So your early leader, the number 54 of Nick Reynolds, being black flagged and removed from the race, was absolutely having some connection issues right there. So a quick call from the administrators to get him out of the way, keeping an eye on Stephen Hendren now, your early leader. And there goes Gravedigger through the inside. Mark Jackson going through the grass in that Gravedigger truck. Tough break for him, but Mark Jackson able to control it, and he is back out underway. And these drivers now racing again like there's one lap to go. I saw almost 3 wide right there between the 194, the 18, and the 73. So we started with 16 and we're down to about 11. But these 11 drivers, some of the best in the business. And Stephen Hendren moving his way back up into the fifth spot, probably trying to save a little bit of fuel. You know, we're getting low on drivers now, and possibly can make it to the end of the race on fuel. And did Andrew Williams have some problems? It looks like the 151 again into the outside wall, and he went spinning down through the front stretch grass and hopped over the Legends Oval and back up on the track. So Andrew Williams, tough break for him again, back into the 12th spot with some more right front damage. Jason Allison has some right front damage as well. So does Rick Gardner. Wayne Finley back there riding around clean and clean. I'm telling you, yes, I said clean twice, and that truck is absolutely beautiful and clean. And then you got Mark Jackson. He went through the grass. Cuckoo's back up there. Leonardo Basello's down on the apron. He gets sideways to 194 Hapland Silverado and saves it up against the outside wall, but Leonardo Basello's almost putting it in the fence, but able to save that truck. And Rick Gardner, I mean, the admins are cleaning house here tonight. Rick Gardner now black flagged and removed from the race. So the number 9 truck gone. And we've only got a few left, I'm telling you. So this, there should be no issues right now with Johnny Smith and Matt Clifton beating and banging onto each other. Smith, he goes up the racetrack. He's going to lose a couple spots. Stephen Hendren going to follow Matt Clifton along on the inside. Oh, and Stephen Hendren gets hooked by the 75. Wow, Stephen Hendren is around. He got right reared by the 75 of Johnny Smith. And I'm not sure if Stephen came up or if Johnny came down. I'm going to look at it here. We're going to get a replay for you. But, oh, yeah, absolutely. The 75 came down and right reared him. If you look from the TV2 view or the Sky view, you can see it. Absolutely tough break for him, but wow. So Stephen Hendren, early leader, involved in an accident here. Caution number 7 on lap number 68. And now the driver's going to come down on pit road, some contact on pit road. Leonardo Basellos and Cuckoo getting a little tangled up right there, but everyone able to get back up through there. Wayne Finley on pit road, Jason Allison on pit road, Scott Amy, Johnny Smith, Mark Jackson, Andrew Williams, and Matt Clifton now coming off of pit road again. And you know, after all the issues that Matt Clifton had, he might come back and win this race. I know he's got a lot of fan support here tonight, and Matt Clifton, hometown hero, going to try to put it into victory lane. Irma Cora back out there. He is going to beat your leader, Canadian Pride, here tonight at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Free maple syrup for everybody, and I'll have some pancakes and bacon as well. So under caution here, lap number 68, coming to lap number 70. And I told you before, we're on the downhill slope. We can make it. We can make it with no more cautions, and they keep happening. But hey, that's why we do it. That's why we race. We race to have a good time. And I'm going to go on a little tiny tangent here just for a couple seconds and say that I think racing nowadays, from the short tracks to NASCAR, anywhere, is kind of losing the feel of what it used to be. When I went to the racetrack, it was a community. All the drivers, all the crew, you know, we cooked out. Everyone had a good time. We listened to music, had a couple beers, you know, obviously not while we were racing, but, you know, we were camped out. And it was like a family community type. And now you go to the racetrack and it's all business, corporate, you know. Racing has lost the feel. You know, that's what I think. The feel of the camaraderie and the community aspect that it was meant to be. And that's why we sim race. Because it's cheaper. We don't have to pay when we wreck our stuff. But we can still have a good time and talk with each other. And maybe even get in a wreck and have a little verbal argument and be a keyboard commando every now and then. So there's my 30-second tangent. I'm allowed one. Michael D'Amico, that was in my contract. He told me 1 30-second tangent every broadcast. And you know what? We're going to be right here again tomorrow night on the All Pro Broadcasting Network for the Dan's Heating and Cooling Top-Notch Truck Series. Again, trucks at Atlanta, just like we are here, but it's only 65 laps, and it's an all-pro-racing.com series, and will be a full field of trucks. So, pit stops galore. A couple drivers didn't pit, a couple drivers did. We got about 11 left out there. I'm ready for a beer, a cold beer, and some chicken wings or something. I'm absolutely starving. We need to get some room service up here in this broadcast booth. But pace lights are off, and we are going to go green here in just a few seconds. Alright, coming down here, almost down to the end of the race. Lap number 72 is going to be put into the books. And we got another Pete Tropolis member out there. JDog712, how you doing? Thanks for being here on the All Pro Broadcasting Network. Pace cars in, we're back underway. Irma Cora and Matt Clifton, the Carolina native, up front. He's going to push down on the outside, and no help out there, no drafting help. He's going to come down and try to side suck off of Irma Cora, off of turn number 2. Get that side draft. Can he make it happen? Still side by side for the lead down the back straightaway. But I don't think he's going to be able to do it, as the 55 of Amy, Scott Amy's going to pull in there. Oh, and Clifton barely sneaks in and now goes back up to the outside. He's really desperate to try to get around Irma Cora on the outside, showing his strength. Matt Clifton, now he's got room to come down, but he's pushing it on the outside. So Clifton, again, showing his strength, making it happen on the outside of the racetrack. Oh, and Irma Cora comes up, and they almost touch, but Clifton able to hold it. Great driving by both of those racers, and Clifton is going to lead that lap. So Matt Clifton from the back to the front, and now Irma Cora going to slide up a little bit again. He's going to try that inside, but Clifton pinching him down, and give it to Matt Clifton. Tough move on the outside and made it stick. That 20 truck is strong. Matt Clifton to the lead at Atlanta Motor Speedway. So now side by side, got a truck in the wall back there. Looks like the 73, and still under green. A lot of these drivers getting sucked into that outside wall, and it looks like the outside lane is where it's happening right now. And I do believe these drivers on the outside are the ones that have the new tires and able to make it work, as the 17 Irma Cora, remember, did not pit, and down on the inside, he can't keep it down there and rolling freely. It wants to slide up, but once he gets in with no one on the inside or outside of him, he's going to be just as fast as these drivers, as the draft will definitely come into effect. Watching back up towards the front now, Scott Amy in that 55. He's going to try to get around Matt Clifton. He gets a run down to the inside, side by side, battle for the lead. Amy to the inside, Clifton to the outside. It's Pennsylvania, North Carolina going at it right here in turn number 1. Clifton fighting back on the outside, and the 18 Scott going to push him along, try to get him around, and Amy down to the inside, slides up, oh, and they wreck again. Everybody wrecking in turn 4, and that's everybody. Absolutely everybody involved. And we're going to show you a replay, but it looks like that Scott Amy got down onto the apron, and when he slid up, he hit the 18 and then maybe net-coded the 20 of Matt Clifton, but everybody goes around. Irma Cora involved. Cuckoo got a little bit of front damage, and nobody made it through there without an incident. So we're going to play this replay on a couple of different views to show you what happened. But watch the 55 go down to the inside, come up into the 20 and the 18, and everybody wrecks. The big one here on the All Pro Broadcasting Network. Watching another view here, exactly what happened. Watch the 55. He gets down on the inside, on the apron, slides up 18, 20, and everybody around in turn number 3. And it spilled out onto the front straightaway and onto pit road as well. Watching it again here, and like you said, the big one happening at Atlanta Motor Speedway, and a couple of drivers jumping up over the Legends quarter mile here. It's where they run Thursday Thunder and the Winter Flurry. One of the racers that run in the Top Notch Truck Series, I believe, Zach Leonardi, he actually was a champion down there for the Winter Flurry Legend drivers. So it's amazing how everything kind of comes together here. And as you watch the wreck again, tough break for all these drivers. It's been a long night, and everyone's just getting sick and tired. Mainly tired, maybe sick too. We'll see. And after all that, the 43 of Wayne Finley and Cuckoo in the 22, they're back up at the front. So the two top guys here in this racing league, the pad racing league, people against distracted driving, up front here, representing and having a good time. I'm going to roll through your top 10 here just to let you know where your favorite driver is running. Wayne Finley and Cuckoo in number 22 in the second spot. Steve Hendren and Jason Allison, third and fourth. Shawnee McCora, fifth. Mark Jackson, sixth. Leonardo Basello, seventh. Johnny Smith, eighth. Anthony Corey, ninth. And Matt Clifton, he's been in the front, he's been in the back, he's been running just about every position imaginable. But Matt Clifton, still one of the fastest trucks on the track right now, and we're going to see if he can get back towards the front. Coming down for lap number 82, we're getting down to nitty-gritty. We can go all the way on fuel, and if we don't have another yellow, we'll go all the way to the end. Pace car is off. Here we go. Green flag is out. Wayne Finley, your leader. And he gets the jump over Cuckoo. Scott in the number 18 going to fall directly in behind him, trying to push him up towards the front. And he does. Hendren, the Florida driver, in that low spot, so number 18. He's in the second spot. Going to go down to the inside, trying to get around Wayne. But Wayne comes down and blocking that inside. Scott having to go back up to the outside, but that's going to affect Wayne's corner now. He's going to push coming off the corner, but almost a contact there again. It looks like the Hendren was not expecting that and almost got around right there, but now Hendren going to go to the outside, going to try that power move on the outside in a turn number 1, and he is going to take that spot, but Wayne's going to fight back down on the inside. Ermacora there as well, and sliding sideways to 45, back up on the track, almost makes contact, but didn't. Wow, we've seen it all tonight, and I said that was the 75 of Johnny Smith, but what a save by him. And we were watching that. Wayne Finley has lost the lead. Ermacora moves up into the second spot, and Stephen Hendren moving up into the top spot as well. And around goes the 3 and the 28. And Mark Jackson around on the back straightaway, and no yellow. No yellow, and the 194 got loose. Leonardo Bacelos, a lot of drivers getting loose here tonight, came down into Mark Jackson, and no yellows. Now he is starting to move again. But the way it's been going tonight, we'll see another one, so he's got to get back going so he does not go a lap down. And we only have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 trucks running up there in the lead draft. We're keeping our eye here on Matt Clifton and Cuckoo and Wayne and Jason Allison. That battle back there for the 4th, 5th, 6th spot. And now they're coming around. They're going to put a lap on the number 3, Mark Jackson. Remember, I picked him to win, and tough break for him. The All-Pro Racing Network broadcast curse has caught up to Mark Jackson as they go around him 3 wide now. And Ermacora, something amiss with him as he flies down pit road at about 120 miles an hour. It looks like that he might have got loose on the outside. And the number 17, yes, he did. He got loose, overcorrected it, went up to the top of the racetrack, got loose again, and came down pit road at about $120. And he is going to go into pit, take a pit stop here. And Sean Ermacora, tough break for him. The Canadian fans are riding in Toronto right now. Ermacora is not going to win this race. And now everything's kind of quieted down and everyone running single file. Not a whole lot of action going on the track. Once they cross the start finish line, we're going to recap your top 10, let you know where everyone's driving after that 5-lap load of absolute insanity that just happened. It kind of threw off some of the viewers out there in Petropolis, but we're going to check again here. Steve Hendren, your leader. Cuckoo is running in the 2nd spot. Matt Clifton in 3rd. Jason Allison in 4th. Andrew Williams in 5th, Wayne Finley in 6th, Stephen Corey in 7th, Scott Amy in 8th, Johnny Smith in 9th, and Leonardo Bacelos in the 10th spot. And I'm going to check the fastest truck on the track right now after they come by the start finish line here. We're going to look at Matt Clifton first, 29.072 compared to Cuckoo running a 29.029 and Steve Hendren with a 29.097. So Cuckoo and Matt Clifton, fastest trucks on the track right now, really in the leader here with only 19 laps to go. Matt Clifton getting a little loose there as he's trying to reel in the leader. Like I said before, one of the fastest trucks on the track, but he might have worn out his tires. We'll see. And we talked to the 151 of Andrew Williams earlier, and he was not happy. He said he was elbows up. He was going to wheel it towards the front. He's up into the 4th spot. Going to check his lap time and see where he stacks up. 29.028 compared to a 29.3 from Matt Clifton, 29.022 for Cuckoo, and a 29.123. So, yep, absolutely, Andrew Williams is in a hurry and coming to the front. Williams now caught Matt Clifton, so the battle is going to be on for the 3rd spot and possibly for the lead as Cuckoo has caught Stephen Hendren out of turn 4 down the front straightaway. Stephen Hendren, 29.148 with a 29.039 for Cuckoo. Yet the battle for the lead is up. Here we go, down the back straightaway. It's go time here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Cuckoo trying to win this race for his daughter, the Nikki Kaleni Pad 110. What a great scene it would be if he could win this race here tonight in memory of his daughter that he so tragically lost. And he is giving it all, and he has caught the 18. 13 laps to go, or 14 rather, excuse me. And a wreck behind him as Clifton gets sideways. Matt Clifton, and the yellow flag is out. Oh, I'm going to have to watch a replay on that. I thought we were going to go green all the way to the end, but it looks like Clifton got sideways and tail whipped the 151 of Andrew Williams and shot him down to the inside wall, and then Clifton sideways up onto the track, and there, that's all she wrote for Matt Clifton. So the yellow flag is out at Atlanta Motor Speedway. And we're going to have probably, I would say, a 6 to 7 lap shootout once we go green. Now you're going to watch a replay now from the cockpit of Andrew Williams. Now watch what happens. I don't even think he saw it coming, but you be the judge for yourself here as you see it live on the All Pro Broadcasting Network. Now, you could see it coming there, but I think if we can get Michael to roll that cockpit view again, but put it in full speed this time, and you'll see just how quickly it happens. I don't think he had time to react. Watch, you see it come down, and boom, there it is, and it looks like maybe some possible net code happened there as well. But tough break for both of them as they're going to go back in and get their trucks fixed up, and we're going to have a short little battle for the lead here on the All Pro Broadcasting Network. And we're going to keep an eye on the pace car here to see when the lights go off and see how many laps we are going to have for the shootout at Atlanta Motor Speedway, as we're calling it. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 caution flags. And here we are. Everyone's still running minus a few. So attrition has been a factor. And Yes, we even had the big one at Atlanta Motor Speedway, if you can imagine that. Every truck involved in the wreck. And the pace lights are still on, and we have 11 to go right now. So when we come back around, we might get the 1 to go, which would be 10. So it looks like we're going to have about a 9-lap shootout. So get ready, because it's about ready to go down here. I want to check on our time limit too, because I know this race had a time limit, and I want to see where we are on that. Okay. So this race will be official in another 19 minutes, and we're going to have 10 to go. So I think we're barely going to beat the time limit, but I'm glad that they decided to set it for an hour and 40 minutes. We've been going for an hour and 21 minutes here at Atlanta Motor Speedway as, yep, pace lights are off. We're going to get the green with 9 to go. Stay tuned. This is going to be exciting. Once again, I am DJ Line, Michael D'Amico down in the production trailer, pushing all the buttons, making it happen. We are at Atlanta Motor Speedway for the Nicky Kaleni Pat 110. People against distracted driving, stay alive and keep driving. After the race is over, we get a quick interview with our winner and maybe a couple other drivers. We can find them on here. We're going to do a quick little sign-off, and before we go, I want to let you know if you want to see some of the All-Pro Racing actual series racing, come check out us tomorrow night at Dan's Heating Cooling Top-Notch Truck Series. Alright, pace car, hard left-hand turn, here we go. 9 laps to go. Green flag at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Clifton making the move to the outside. He's going to go 3 wide back there for the 6th spot. Going to try again. Matt Clifton up into the outside wall. Clifton absolutely on a tear. Trying hard, but he got stuffed into the outside wall. And doesn't look like a lot of damage, but they're now 3 wide. Here comes Andrew Williams down onto the inside. 3 wide. The 3 car back in the middle. And I don't think they're going to make it back. Mark Jackson lifts. And we're watching Andrew Williams, the 151, make his move back up through the field. Well, the time is now to go. And Andrew Williams and Matt Clifton still battling for that spot. But up front, guess who? Stephen Hendren is your leader. And now trying to pull away, here comes Wayne Finley, that North Carolina driver, up into the 2nd spot. Scott Amy trying to move around the outside. Johnny Smith to the inside. Trucks all over. Throw a blanket over him as they cross the start-finish line with 7 laps to go. Now, as Amy and Finley still battle back here. Oh, man, the 73, Anthony Gray getting sideways. Or Anthony Corey, excuse me, getting sideways back there, almost causing a wreck. And Scott Amy was able to clear Wayne Finley, so he's going to set his sights on the 18. Drivers jumping the grass like Dale Jr. did at Texas. Wow. So we're going to check lap speeds next time by to see. And, oh, the 75, Johnny Smith up into the outside wall. Sparks are flying as he falls back into the pack. So tough break for him. He's not going to win this race. And, oh, Matt Clifton sideways on the bottom of the racetrack. And he was able to save it as well. These drivers not giving anything. Matt Clifton trying as hard as he can, but not able to keep that truck on the racing surface, and he is going to have some tough luck. But Andrew Williams still fast, still up there. He's made his way back up into the 6th spot. Now battle for 4th. Here comes Cuckoo down to the inside. Jason Allison to the outside. The National Guard Chevy Silverado, and he's going to give way. Cuckoo up into the 4th spot. Wayne Finley in 3rd, and Scott Amy in that 55 has caught your leader, Stephen Hendren. 4 laps to go. It's going to be exciting. Can Amy set up Stephen Hendren? Now coming down, 3 laps to go. Last lap for Scott Amy, 29.078 compared to a 29.102 for Stephen Hendren. Amy is there. Can he make the move? And no, he gets into the outside wall. So Scott Amy punches that truck into the outside wall. Tough break for him. Not a lot of damage, but it's going to really mess up his momentum. Here comes Cuckoo now, down to the inside. Side by side for 2nd spot. And the 22, again, back up into the 2nd spot. 2 laps to go. Does the 22 have what it takes? Can he get up there? Can he battle Stephen Hendren for the win? We're going to find out. Coming down for the white flag next time by. And the white flag is out. Bell lap here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Tough break for Scott Amy. He is now heading down to pit road with some problems on his truck. Cuckoo is trying, but I don't think he's going to be able to get there. All Stephen Hendren needs to do is come through the corners 3 and 4 clean one more time. And out of turn number 4, number 18, Cobalt-sponsored Chevy Silverado takes the win with a slide through the infield grass and hits the infield wall and does a barrel roll, and your winner, Stephen Hendren. And that was a heck of a burnout if I've ever seen one. Stephen Hendren, the Florida driver, takes the win here tonight. And wow, what a race it was. Lots of caution flags, lots of issues here tonight, possibly some drivers with the setups, but you know, we all came through, we all had a good time. This was a fantastic race for a fantastic cause. The Nikki Kaleni Pad 110, Stay Alive and Drive, People Against Distracted Driving. Stephen Hendren takes the win. I'm going to try to get a word with him here before we go.
Stephen, a good race, guys.
Hey, Stephen Hendren, DJ lineup in the broadcast booth. Got a chance to talk to us here about your win tonight.
Yeah, it was a really good race. I got knocked back to 10th there on, I think, that last restart, and I was lucky to get back through traffic to get up towards the front there. Worked out.
It did. We saw you go from the front to the back to the front a couple times tonight. A lot of cautions here. It looked like some of the drivers having some issues possibly with the setup and how it performed around other trucks. What was your perspective on that, and how did you manage to get it out front at the right time?
I think what happens is when somebody gets right up behind them, it takes the air off the guy's rear spoiler in the front and gets them a little loose. And luckily, it just didn't happen to me like it happened to some of those other guys. So thankful.
All right, you won a big race here on the All-Pro Broadcasting Network. The Nikki Kaleni Pad 110, Stay Alive and Drive, People Against Distracted Driving. Obviously, everybody likes to win, but this is bigger than just one person. What does it mean to you to win here on live television for such a great cause, Pad, and tell us about that and your involvement?
Not really too much involved. I wish to be more, but I've raced a couple of their races, and I've enjoyed every one of them. It actually means a lot to me too, because I've lost actually my brother to a distracted driving incident, so I know what it feels like, and it's pretty important.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, again, Stephen Hendren. And Stephen, we thank you for talking to us here on the All Pro Broadcasting Network. Congratulations on your win. And if anybody out there wants to check out PAD, it's PADD.org. Go there and donate and listen and read about Nicky's story. Again, congratulations, Stephen, on your win here at Atlanta Motor Speedway.
Thank you, guys.
All right, that was the winner. We talked to Stephen Hendren out of Florida. He won here tonight, and I believe we had 12 cautions here tonight. And Michael, I think that's a record for us here on the All Pro Broadcasting Network. Don't forget, guys, if you liked listening to me talk tonight and watching Michael push the buttons, we're going to be back here live tomorrow night for the Dan's Top Notch Truck Series at Atlanta Motor Speedway, when we'll be right back here on the All Pro Broadcasting Network tomorrow night for the Top Notch Truck Series. Again, you've been watching the Nicky Kaleny PAD 110 Stay Alive and Drive People Against Distracted Driving at Atlanta Motor Speedway. I want to go ahead and talk to one more person. Let me try to get Mr. Cuckoo there in the number 22. Want to talk to him. What do you think, Michael? Talk to him?
Interview at least you.
All right, hey, I want to jump in here one more time. Number 22 there, Cuckoo, got a copy. Want to go ahead and get a couple words with you. What do you think, brother?
Yeah, 10-4. Sounds good.
All right, tell us what the series means to you and how everything led up to this, and what's the future goal that you want to accomplish?
This series started basically because when I was actually racing in iRacing, my daughter was killed while I was down here driving. And iRacing has been pretty much the backbone of getting me through my darkest days. So this series here is pretty good, and I like the way it spreads awareness to the whole racing industry, virtual and real. And it's nice having all these guys from all over the country and all over the world actually participate and learn about what our mission is and how we're trying to save others from going through the nightmare that I'm living. Motorsports is a great place to actually promote or raise awareness because the fans are good and they all stand behind what they like. So it's kind of nice to be able to do something like this in here for the future. Want to have more races, more participation, great prizes, just something that everybody can get into, and hopefully when they get done the race, they go back and tell their family about how PAD and People Against Distracted Driving is trying to end it. And once they tell the story to one person, it gets to another. We hope it saves lives out on the road. That's what it's all about, saving lives, so people don't die for stupid reasons, for looking at phones or looking at GPSs or anything like that. That's all we hope for. That's why we're here, to spread the message.
Absolutely, and PAD.org, PADD.org, absolutely a great way to raise awareness, as well as on iRacing, raising awareness on there as well. And don't forget, everybody out there, you can go to PAD.org, you can donate, you can watch and read about Nicky's story and learn about the PAD organization. And definitely we thank you for what you've done here and how you want to spread Nicky's message and the message against distracted driving. And I think you're doing an absolutely great thing here, and I know everybody else thinks that as well. So congratulations on the success of your series, and hopefully we'll have more broadcasts in the future and more racing, and we can spread the word even more.
Yeah, thank you very much, DJ. It's a good thing, and lucky to have Wayne around. Wayne's a trustee, PAD trustee. He's been here since the beginning, and having him here makes the whole world different. Really helps a lot.
Absolutely. Now, we can't forget Wayne. I made fun of him earlier because I couldn't understand his southern accent, but, Wayne, I want to talk to you a little bit. You ran up front, and you had some good runs. You ran in the back a little bit. You were kind of saving your stuff. That car, or truck rather, not one scratch on it. Talk to us about your race.
Yeah, DJ, thank y'all very much for broadcasting it tonight. Yeah, it's kind of hard to run up in the crowd and admin too. So I was doing some admin functions while we were doing the race. But PAD's very special to me. The date that Mike lost Nikki, my granddaughter was born. So April 15th has been a special, special day to me. And Kayla just started driving. She's 16 years old, and we've had many, many talks about distracted driving and being safe. And Nikki's been an inspiration to me as a trustee to promote PAD and work within the iRacing community. We've done some things with the NASCAR Hall of Fame. Sound Bass Galleries is one of our sponsors. But it's a great, great cause. If you can just influence one person and save one life, it's well worth the effort. I'd like to thank all the people who supported it, and thanks to Michael and you for broadcasting the race tonight. Thank you very much.
Absolutely, Wayne. Great run tonight, and for a great cause as well. We'll see you back here next time, Wayne, and everyone in here. I know we don't have enough time tonight. It's approaching midnight. Wanted to talk to everybody, but I did. Sean Ermacora definitely had a great run tonight as well. Anthony Corey, it was always exciting to watch him, and Leonardo Bacelos from Brazil making his presence known here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. So congratulations to everyone here tonight. You guys ran a great show, and we'll see you next time. So again, congratulations, guys. And I got to give a little bit of credit to Michael D'Amico there for pushing the buttons and making the things pop up on the screen. But it's definitely a team effort, and we appreciate everything. And next week I will be making my donation to PAD. And again, if anybody else wants to make a donation, it's pad.org, PADD.org. Thank you guys again, and congratulations on the win, Stephen. And congratulations on making this such a great cause, Wayne. So we'll see you guys next time.
Thank you, sir.
All right, guys, that was a great cause here tonight. We had everything going. It was a great race. We had a lot of excitement. We're going to go ahead and wrap up the broadcast now. It is approaching midnight Eastern time, and I think some people need to get to bed. So you were watching the Nikki Kaleni PAD 110 Stay Alive and Drive People Against Distracted Driving live on the All Pro Broadcasting Network. We're going to see you again tomorrow night for the Top Notch Truck Series. So for Michael D'Amico, I am DJ Lion, reminding you to keep the shiny side up and the rubber side down, and always, always, always keep that hammer down. We'll see you next time right here on the All Pro Broadcasting Network.